And I'm back again. After mentioning Emily's Bridge in the review of those short films, I found two short films about Emily's Bridge. So I guess I'll talk about the first one I watched, which was, they have the exact same name, Emily's Bridge. But the first one is on the YouTube channel, Calandra 14? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'll have the link down below, but this one was shot telling the story that led up to the supposed bridge becoming haunted. So I guess I should just tell the story. There's multiple versions of the story, but they basically all end with Emily dying near or on the bridge. Usually it's on the bridge by suicide, hanging herself, and that she now haunts it. And that's been a ghost story going around for years now. My dad knew it in high school. I knew it in high school. So it's been going around. There's different versions. They were supposed to meet up and elope. He doesn't show up. She kills herself. There's different versions of why he doesn't show up. He was killed. The father of Emily stopped him by having people beat him up, or he beat him up himself. Different things like that. There's another version where she's ugly, but a guy impregnates her, and the dad says that he has to marry her. He kills himself, so she kills himself. There's just different versions, but they all end up with her haunting the bridge, basically. So this one is, her father's dying. Her brother returns from the war, which looks like a civil war. And she's been kind of running off and meeting this guy who's a criminal, apparently. And the dad ends up dying. The brother figures out she's been running off to see this criminal. And they're going to meet at the bridge to run off. And the brother kills him. And she hangs herself. So it's decently made. Nicely shot. They actually had costumes, which I saw at the end. They got them from the college, theater department. So that was kind of nice that they had, decent costumes. The acting was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was decent. It wasn't terrible. And you kind of get the story of her killing herself. There's really no mention of haunting or anything. Other than in the description, this is based on a haunted story. But the other one is on Real Groovy Films, and real spelled like, a movie reel. And this one was much shorter. The other one was about 10 minutes. This one's about 5 minutes. And this one's more of a recreation. The whole time there's just a person talking over it, telling the story. And then there you see people, recreating it. It was shot with a, I think, older film. I think is what it said in the beginning. Let me see here. It was shot on Super 8 Extreme. It was all first takes and was shot in order. So, it was decent. Their story it told, what happened up to it, her killing herself. Talked about her. This one also had the guy being killed before he got there. It was then it showed her after she killed herself. She was trapped on the bridge, haunting it, scratching vehicles, which is another part of the whole story. But theirs ended with the ghost of the guy returning and freeing her from her torment, and they live happily ever after in the afterlife. It wasn't too bad, It was just kind of more of a, like I said, reenactment, if you will. But yeah, it was enjoyable. So, if you're into that type of thing, they're worth checking out. It's kind of like around here, I think pretty much anyone that's grown up around here has heard of Emily's Bridge. I don't think there's really any truth behind any of it, but if you're into ghost stories, then it's a decent one. So thanks for watching.